Hey, slashers and scream queens, whatever queen you want to be.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
Where we talk about horror movies.
And the daddies in them.
And unfortunately, we're watching a movie that we're not excited to cover.
No, this episode could be 30 minutes, to be honest. So we're going to try our best to make it 2 hours.
Or we just don't do it. Let's just end the episode right now. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
The movie was in 3D.
Oh, yeah. Put your glasses on. This episode's going to be 3D.
Yeah.
I'm about to zip my pants off.
Imagine.
that OF exclusive. It's
Hell yeah.
Get 3D.
Get that eye poked, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. But Carlos, I'm your film daddy, John.
And I'm Carlos, like he said. Horror Daddy.
I said that. And what movie did we watch today?
We watched The Final Destination, also known as Final Destination 4. Yep. Directed by David R. Ellis, same director as Part 2. Makes sense. Writer.
Coincidence?
I think not. Writers are Eric Bress and Jeffrey Reddick. And then budget was $40 million, made $186.7 million. I mean, it made money at least. I get,
Yeah, I mean.
But at least, and it was,
I mean, it's also the writers from the second one too.
Makes sense.
Well, this one wrote the third one.
Well, you will hear our thoughts in 2 days.
Yeah,
because as this
true.
Recording,
we're having a premonition right now of the last movie.
Yeah. It is Father's Day as we are recording this today. So happy Father's Day, even though you're going to hear this a week later.
Happy Father's Day to y'all fathers, except the deadbeat ones. Fuck you.
Love you. Yeah.
Not those ones. Not the deadbeat
daddy.
ones. And if, you don't have one, you got two right here.
And if you are a daddy that has money and needs to release some sugar, call me.
Please. Desperately.
Yes.
Oh my God. But yes, so we watch Final Destination. We go to Letterboxd and give this movie a rating and review. So Carlos, what was your rating?
I gave it a 1.5. And I said, it's a crime not to have Tony Todd in this movie.
Yes. Bro, coincidence that he's not in this one?
I think not.
Like, what the fuck? And they tried, I think they tried with other people, kind of like, here's the Tony Todd replacement. It's like, that doesn't work. Doesn't work.
It's not the same.
Not even a little cameo. Like, at least the third one was like, oh, he's here like in spirit.
He's busy, but I got some voice from him.
Exactly. But no. Do we know why he didn't?
Yeah, Frankie said it downstairs. He was working on Transformers.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, Transformers, yeah. So, yeah, it's like, I mean, I get it. Transformers are pretty big.
And then my man had an epiphany because he found out he was in Spider-Man 2. And I was like, you are like 3 years late.
He was like, did you guys know he was the voice of Venom? And we're like, yes.
I was like, I played that game for months and you were there.
At no point you went, man, he kind of sounded like Candyman a little bit.
Yeah.
No, it's so funny. I love you, Frankie. But I also gave this movie a 1.5. I said the most boring protagonist, the most to-be-looking kills, and with the most Mortal Kombat fatality-looking premonitions. We can all say this together. Fuck this movie.
Yeah.
This movie sucks. It's just not fun.
It's boring. And
even the kills. I remember the one, like the big kill in this one that everyone talked about. It feels so tame.
It's anticlimactic.
Yes.
Yeah. And I appreciate that they kind of get straight to the point.
Yeah. They're like not fucking around.
But at the same time, we're back to no one knows each other except our 4. And then everyone that you don't know, they start dying and they only find out because of the news. No one really even interacts that much.
No.
At least 2.
They were all together the whole time.
Yeah, they were trying to figure it out together. These people are just dying, and then our main 4 are kind of they're kind of together, and then there's just George.
Well, yeah, and then the thing is that this movie also doesn't do anything new. Like, the only new thing that it is that it's on 3D. Yeah. That's it.
And then this guy has visions, and the visions are kind of aesthetically it's cool,
concept.
The concept. But the way it looks so bad.
It's that era. 2009 is like, how much CG can we put into our movie to make it look epic? And it's also 3D, so you got a lot of things running, like the premonitions are going towards the camera. Yeah. And it just looks so silly. And then it cuts to this motherfucker serving face like he's Sue Storm. Like, it just does not, it doesn't work.
And it's a crime that in 2009, y'all went to see this and not Jennifer's Body. I'm just going to say that right now. That's a shame.
I will say the cover is kind of sick.
It is.
The poster, really cool.
It is. It's a cool poster. Is it the one with the screen? Is it this one?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's a cool poster.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, nothing. It's boring. I mean, the only thing I like is that the guy was trying to save everyone at the end. I was like, okay, he at least did.
I will say I do like the kind of like the Wendy thing, but it's longer in this movie.
The Wendy,
the double premonition.
Oh yeah, that's true. I like, but the thing is that we've seen that already.
We saw it. Yeah,
it is cool how it comes out of nowhere because it's like, oh shit, the big climax, and it's like, oh, that was a premonition. It's like that's okay. That was kind of fire. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
but. My thing is that this protagonist is so fucking boring, and it's like, man, who's more boring, this guy or the girl from the second movie? Like, it's
at this point, I do prefer Kimberly.
Kimberly, like at least she was entertainingly dumb. Like, but this guy's like, oh my god, I think I saw water, and it's like, oh my god, bro.
Listen, the joke's coming back. Sorry, I'll hit the mic. The joke is coming back. There's a character that dies by fire and one that dies by water. How did we use it? Anticlimactically.
It's so funny how like water and fire are such a thing in all these movies.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much it was.
I'm gonna get that as a tattoo eventually.
You should. You get water. You want water or you want fire?
Oh,
I get died by water.
Yeah, because you like Jason more than I do.
Okay, you know what we should do? If when we die, let's make it like a thing. Like one of us have to die by fire.
No, Jonathan.
Okay, no. Dump my body into the water.
Okay.
You can get cremated. Okay. Or if you don't want to get cremated, then vice versa.
Oh, we could do like Osama bin Laden where they put his body in the ocean and that's where he is right now?
Yeah, you can join him.
No.
I'll join him down there. I mean, I think that'd be a good way to go.
Racist.
Oh yeah. Like, N-word.
That I was like, oh my god, I forgot about this. And then another guy later in the movie, I was like, why are we doing this?
Oh yeah, with the Korean.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's a soldier, and he's like, I've killed some of your Korean kind or whatever the fuck.
And then the guy's like, I'm Chinese.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, bro. Yeah, this movie's a little crazy. It's just, I feel like there's just not much entertainment in this one. I think it's so forgettable, and to realize that this was supposed to be the last one is kind of crazy.
I'm kind of glad they said, oh, hold on, wait a minute, let me put some pizzazz in it.
Did this make money? Did it make actually like a good amount of money?
It made 186.
How much was the budget?
40.
Okay,
so it did
money. Maybe that's why they were like, okay, let's do one more to like actually.
Actually, let me find out like if this was, because I mean they did call it the Final Destination. That sounds like an ending to me.
And it's not even like the F is a 4 or something, like some stupid shit like that.
No, like they removed the 4. They said the Final Destination, and then the next one is just called Final Destination 5. So it's like,
like what happened. But while you do that,
okay,
I want to read the cast. Yes. We do have a pretty big cast in this one, even though we don't know the names of them. You'll see. We got Bobby Campo as Nick. Yeah. We got Chantel Van Santi as Lori.
Yeah, Becca.
That's Becca from The Boys. That's fucking crazy. Nick Zano as Hunt. We got Haley Webb as Janet Jackson. No. We got Mykelti Williamson as George. He's in Forrest Gump. That's cool. Krista Allen as MILF or / Samantha. We got Andrew Frisella as Mechanic. We got Justin Wellborn as Racist.
Yeah, he doesn't even get a name.
No, like these characters literally look. Stephanie Honorary as Mechanic's girlfriend. Lara Grice, racist wife. Jason Walker, cowboy.
So lazy.
It's so. ChatGPT wrote this,
and I forget about them.
Yeah,
about the cowboy. I forget about him.
Yeah. Like they really make it a point where it's like, oh yeah, he was there, but I guess we forgot. Like we never mention him ever.
No,
it feels like this was written like 5 minutes before the movie.
The writing is bad, and usually I don't notice stuff like that because I'm so naive when I'm watching movies.
Yeah, well, you're kind of like, oh, that's at least it's entertaining, right?
But some of the jokes Lori be making, I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
And then we got our main protagonist that he makes the same dumbass faces. Whoa. Did you guys know that like who's next? I'm like, bro, I get it. Oh, that's another thing. We're in the 4th movie. We fucking get the rules. Like, I understand that these characters don't know it. We don't need a whole like, did you know that in my visions, we all died in an order. And I think that's how we're going to be dying. I'm like, oh my God, we're in the 4th movie. We get it.
That doesn't stop.
I know, and I know, and I know that it
It's not
sucks.
gonna stop.
Do they do it in the new one?
Yeah,
See, like I
but
there needs to be a way
but
to do that better.
they do it. It is a thing where like the person's like trying to be careful with the order, but they do something to trick you.
Okay. At least there's something. Because my
it's
thing
kind
is,
of funny.
They need to
joke.
do it where it's like, maybe don't stop the movie to be like, guys, so in my vision, and like they need to just do it where it's like, oh shit, this guy's next, and just go and do it. Like, the audience is smarter.
Yeah.
Like they smart. You don't gotta like stop the movie to dumb it down. I feel like it's like we understand.
Yeah.
You don't agree?
I think people are stupid.
She said, "I think people are stupid." For those who couldn't hear her,
Yeah. I mean,
but yeah,
understood.
But the thing
yeah.
is, it's part of the friend. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
the next one does something to kind of play with it, and so does the last one does something that I found kind of funny.
Okay.
At least kind of funny.
It's just I think if they do something different and do it in an interesting way, I think it could be done. It's just that it feels too like, let's stop the movie. It kind of feels like maybe in Scream where it's like, let's stop the movie to explain, oh well, in these movies this happened, and it's like, okay, I get it. Like I get that that's like a thing that they do in the movies or they did in the original. We don't need to do this every single time.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It can be done differently. I
Yeah.
feel.
It's like, let's flip it and reverse. Well, I mean, I guess the second one flipped it and reversed it on us.
That's true. That's true.
You can argue that like because we're watching these in a row, you're kind of like tired of it.
That's true.
And that's true.
But, like,
That's
these
very
movies
true.
come out. They don't come out like every year. They come out like every couple years.
So
Yeah.
So
That's true. I guess that's
normally
fair.
during the podcast, like I try to keep the franchises at once a year,
yeah.
but we've really skipped over this one, and I was like,
Yeah.
we kind of need to get in, like,
Yeah.
just get it out of the
That's
way.
true.
So I feel like maybe that's why you're feeling that way. But I honestly think that because now I'm watching them, I just think that's just the Final Destination brand.
Yeah.
It's like like the Scream brand. They do the same shit
And
too.
we did Scream in order too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got it out of the way in a month.
That's true. Yeah, I think it's that for
Guess
sure.
what?
For sure.
Guess who's next? Wrong Turn. We got to get through those.
Don't gotta. Half of those, most of those movies didn't even make it to theaters.
I know, but I want to do that at least the first three.
We did the first one.
Yeah.
So
And
okay.
the remake.
Oh yeah, in the remake. Okay.
At
How
the
many
same
are there?
time,
They're like 4, right?
6.
Oh my god.
With the remake 7.
Oh my god.
And we're on year 5 of the Horror Daddies, and we haven't even done that sequel.
Holy fuck. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess it's that. Maybe it's because we're seeing it every week that it feels so like repetitive.
And that's why I was trying to space them out.
No,
as much
it's
as
not
I
your
could.
fault. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movies, like because
But I
we're
know we
watching
would get
it.
tired of them. Even though, I mean, I do enjoy at least once a year getting. If I have a franchise I like to rewatch, I do like doing it in the same week, just to
True.
kind of have all the lore in my head and know what's
Yeah.
going on. But
Yeah, I think it's just because I see the pattern and it's like, okay, they're not doing anything
I think once I'm
different.
done with this summer, it might go a while before I even put them on again.
Okay.
Because
I'll never watch this again, probably.
this one, no.
Yeah.
I mean, when I did my marathon a few weeks ago, I skipped this one.
That's true. That's true.
I will say maybe if another one is announced, like a new one,
Yeah.
and it's
Just
like
to
maybe
rewatch it.
up the weeks leading up to it, then I'll probably do another rewatch.
Gotcha. I mean,
Just
that's
to kind
fair.
of just like get in the mood of final, because that's what happened. I went to see Bloodlines and I got in the mood,
I feel that.
and it was a while.
And you're
since
like, damn, you know what?
Mhm.
Fuck it. Let me rewatch. Okay, I can understand that. But yeah, Carlos,
Yeah.
did you fight any demons?
Oh, good question.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
No, other than I had to cancel my card due to something.
You had to cancel. Oh, card.
Yeah,
card.
my debit card due to
Yeah.
something that happened. And now I'm waiting for a new one. Other than that, not really.
Okay.
You know,
I mean,
same shit, different week.
same demon.
Yeah,
Okay, that's better.
Um,
That's better a demon that you know than the one that you don't.
I kind of want to meet some new ones,
Really?
but not bad ones. Are there good demons?
I don't think so.
Oh well, there's Jennifer. She's a good one.
She's not a demon. She's a human.
She's a succubus.
Oh, okay, fine, fair, fair. Little Nicky, he seemed like he was like
You see,
he
someone
was
like
nice
that.
because he was kind of
Yeah,
half.
someone like that.
Okay, that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that what would Little Nicky be in our reality? Like a good demon, like like inconvenient. Okay, I called off work because my car broke down. That's a good demon because I didn't get to go to work.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, so
That's a little Nicky.
What kind of little Nicky did you deal with?
No, but I'm fine.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad.
Can't think of anything that just sticks out.
You excited? You excited for
I'm very excited. My man surprised me with some 4DX tickets to
Mm-hmm.
Jurassic World Rebirth, and I cannot wait.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm trying to hold my internal screaming. But
Yeah, dude, we're not gonna do the same mistake that we did last time.
yeah, we're gonna wait. And if you guys want us to sit here and talk about Jonathan Bailey for 2 hours, let me know.
Okay.
And Scarlett Johansson. Sorry, I forgot she's
Him and his Asian cast members, you know.
Oh, shut up.
Talk to me, baby.
Hell yeah. But that's good. I mean, that's super exciting.
And I realized that the other guy in the movie who I forgot to talk about, Mahershala Ali. I hope I said that right.
That he's supposed to be our
He was
Blade.
supposed to be our Blade. Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever gonna be our Blade. He was in that Luke Cage, show in Netflix, the Marvel show.
Oh,
He was like like the bad guy.
yeah. I have a feeling he's gonna die.
He's a great actor. I love him.
Mhm.
He's fantastic.
Mhm.
So
I was like, ooh, that's Blade. I'm not mad about it.
I'm saying it here. Scarlett Johansson's gonna be a half breed. She's gonna be half human, She gonna have some dinosaur DNA. She's like a prototype. I'm saying, and she was a successful one, and then they're gonna go back to get more.
We have a Horror Daddies alumni in that movie too.
There is?
Yeah, he played the Russian guy in Companion. Forgot his name.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, that guy. I forgot his
Yeah.
name. I forgot his name. Really, he's in that movie?
Yeah. He just looks
Oh.
super different because he's like clean cut, not like
Oh, I see.
Companion where he looks.
He's
yeah.
a little roughed up.
Mhm.
Okay, that's cool. No, that's exciting. I did get tickets for Superman.
Yeah, you did.
So excited. IMAX, baby. I can't fucking wait. David Corn Sweat. I'm like, bro, I saw him in Pearl. Pearl.
That's another. We should just cover Superman. That's another Horror Daddies alumni.
We just start talking about Superman like super serious. Oh man.
And
But-
Nicholas Hoult from Nosferatu.
and James Gunn.
yeah,
What's a Slither?
that's true.
So I'm just saying,
Mhm.
Nathan Fillion,
Who dated or who was married to Jenna Fisher from The Office.
Yeah.
Everyone in this
baby
house
daddy,
is like
baby mama.
all connected.
I think we need to cover it in this Horror Daddies. It could be called Super Daddies.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
and then
Spin-off show.
Jurassic Daddies,
Another third one.
Yeah.
Damn, when we got the time
the
to do
Fantastic Daddies.
that. No, I'm not watching that. Look, I'm over Marvel right now. Oh man. But yeah, I think
Did you say your demon?
did I say my
No.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
I had a little Nicky.
Oh, yeah.
My AC broke and it was like 90 degrees in my place. That
Yeah.
shit was so hot. I felt like I was dying.
At that point, you're considered a lizard.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't do this. I called off work. I said, I'm not doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like fucking terribly sick. I felt horrible. I couldn't sleep. It was bad.
I get it.
And then we woke up the next day and it was fine. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Did it freeze?
No, I checked it. I checked. The filter, they were supposed to change it. So it I don't know if it was the filter, but I'm like, it doesn't look that bad to be like, to fuck up.
Mhm.
And I don't know if it was the whole building. So I don't know. And it was so fucking hot. And then we woke up the next day and it seemed fine. We went to do something. Oh, I got my car oil, all the fucking usual adult stuff. Came back and it seemed fine. And we're like, oh, okay,
Okay.
it's cold. I don't know what the fuck happened. So, but that was my little Nicky because it's kind of like, well, at least I stayed home.
Yeah, maybe.
slept.
I don't know.
Or
Did
tried.
they come and check?
Well, we put an order, but we don't know if they came in or not.
Oh,
So I think they did, right? But yeah, I
it
don't
might
know.
have. It might have ran out of
Cold
freeze,
fluid.
whatever that it is. Yeah.
Mm. Well, don't let that happen again. It's Florida, baby. That shit gets hot.
Well, here it's considered an emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't
that's
even have an
crazy.
emergency like thing. It's
Yeah.
like
oh no.
no, it's like you put in the order and they get there
No,
when they get
here
there.
It's considered an emergency for stuff like that
Well, I thought I
because
was
of how
lying.
hot it is.
And I'm a baby.
Oh, me too.
I complain about
When
the
it
heat.
happened one time at the other house, I slept downstairs because downstairs was cooler because all the heat was upstairs.
Oh yeah.
I think I ended up going to work though.
Now you see?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh no! Now I learned my lesson.
You're like, PTO, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Use them hours.
Prepare the others.
Yeah, exactly. Let them know that it's going to be a rough night tonight.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's it. If you guys fought any demons, leave them down below.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. I love to hear the tea. So, just a little fun, not fun, but a little fact about this film. The film's McKinley Speedway accident is similar to a real life disaster. The 1955. Yeah. That's why I said it's not really fun. The 1955 Le Mans disaster, a 24-hour endurance race in which multi-car collision launched an engine block, hood, and other wreckage into a packed crowd of spectators, killing an estimated 84 people in total.
Jesus.
The deaths included spectators being cut in half by the flying hood like guillotine. The engine guillotine, yeah. Sorry.
Guillotine.
Sorry, my English is very not good looking. The engine block crushing a swath through the crowd, and an explosion and fire also occurred, which added to the death toll. So literally, 2 of the deaths in that premonition actually happened.
Jesus, that feels so like that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked.
And I think that's it.
There wasn't like one with the girl getting sucked into the...
Oh, that's a real life.
Apparently that happened as well.
But I don't know the actual case. Oh, there is this one. While in the coffee shop, the TV is playing in the background and showing news with subtitles showing. At one point, the subtitles briefly show a news anchorman talking about the faulty amusement park equipment. The previous installment in this film series, Final Destination 3, focuses on a group of kids who survived the freak roller coaster accident at an amusement park. So I don't know if this is the same town because it is called McKinley Speedway.
Yeah, but McKinley
Could be anything. We do have 150 Crystal Lakes in the
US.
US.
But my thing is, how many Orlandos you know?
There's 2.
Okay. You can shut up. Just say one. You disproved me, goddammit.
I'm sorry. It's just that the other day I was looking something up in like Orlando, Oklahoma, I think is what.
Oh, yeah. I think so. It could be Miami. Like, how many Miamis do you know? Just one.
I hope.
Yeah, that I know of.
Do you know if there's 2 Floridas?
No.
There's one in Puerto Rico.
There is?
Yeah.
Damn, you see? I didn't even know that shit.
Mm-hmm.
How many Japans do you know? Exactly. I've proven my point.
I don't know a second Japan, and I don't.
How many planet Earths do you know?
Oh, there's Earth 2 with
fucking Christ.
With
a parallel universe with David Cornsweet as Superman.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And another one with dinosaurs.
So we're 23 minutes into it.
Perfect.
Should we start or no? Because I don't want to.
We open on a NASCAR premonition. Okay, so we're at McKinley Speedway and we start meeting our characters, and they're sitting in section 180. Don't ever sit in those sections. You already know what happens in these movies.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Mr. Races and his wife because he has a swastika tattoo.
It's so like obvious too.
It's super big
and it's red.
Yeah, it's like, okay, dude. We have the mom with her 2 kids and her husband, who I noticed that in the premonition, the reason they don't have a death is they escape and they leave her ass behind.
Oh.
Which is why she ends up dying.
Yeah, because of what she did for her kids. That was fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. She puts tampons in their ears.
Yeah, because it's being too loud. And then she makes fun of them like, look at them.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbasses.
I thought they were left orphans, but because I completely forgot they had a father in the beginning of this movie, but they technically are half orphan.
Yeah.
It's their fault their mama died anyways. And then
we have the cowboy guy that's in front of them that they can't see very well or some bullshit.
And then we have the security guard named George.
Yeah.
And then our 4 mains, Janet Hunt, who I'm pretty sure is short for Hunter.
Hunt?
I don't know what they call him Hunt.
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
A weird name.
It's a weird name. It doesn't say it on IMDb or Letterboxd. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, it has to be Hunter. Lori and Nick. And I think that's the main group we're gonna follow for this movie. And then the car that starts the accident is car number 6. The cars are in a line, making the number 666 when they're getting repaired.
Yep. There's it's like 16. Like, what is it called? Like pit. What is that called? Pit stop. Pit stop 16. And there's 2 numbers for some reason. And then
then there's car 456. 6 and then 16. It's
it's like weird. But yeah, it's like, ooh, the bad number. And the whole thing is that they're like, ugh, NASCAR's so boring. And Hunt's like, oh, we should definitely, it's exciting when they get into a crash. That's the only reason why I come here.
Yeah.
And they're kind of playing in the morbid curiosity of NASCAR.
And then, Nick is getting his little feelings where he's feeling things.
I'm cold. The wind.
Yeah. You see where he sits at the bench, it breaks. He gets like a memorial of NASCAR people that have passed before, which
like
is
a pamphlet.
Weird. Yeah, which is so weird that they have this here.
And then they're like, what if there's a crash? Are we going to be fine? And they're like, there's a fence. And then the fence cuts to the fence and the screws are being unscrewed.
Yeah, and you know what kind of fence they needed? The one at the mechanics.
Yeah, they needed that shit.
Not this chain link ass fence.
So for real.
There's a weird ass fence later in this movie that I've never seen in my life.
But yeah, and then when the car 6 is going to the pit stop, is it that one that gets the screwdriver, or is another one?
So there's it might be it's the silver car,
the silver one.
He's trying to fix it, but the driver's such in a rush that he just leaves, and the screwdriver stays on the car, and he slips on oil, and he drops the screwdriver, and then the orange car with the 6 is the one that it starts crashing first.
Yeah, because he runs over that screwdriver, it blows up his rear, and just immediately starts spinning, just like crazy, goes everywhere. It's like Cars 3. Like Lightning McQueen not recovering from this shit.
Yeah. I do have questions about this car later, or when we do the 5th one.
Oh, because you said there's like an Easter egg, right? To that.
The timing.
Yeah. I understand what you mean, and my thing is also like, where do these movies take place? Like they don't make it obvious, like to if it's in the same town or anything like that.
Or the time.
Well, you just when we get there, we get there. We're covering the 4th one.
So excited! Can we just watch the 5th one?
Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Anyways, thank you guys so much.
Well, Frankie's making us dinner.
Oh, we eating good today.
So
I'm excited.
Y'all want to watch it?
We can watch it, and then next week, you know what we can do? Just not watch it. And just cover the episode. Just watch a video to do a refresher.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, next week we're also
you guys
busy.
are not coming over next
I
weekend.
forgot. That's
I mean,
true.
we'll have it'll be this episode.
Yeah.
It's just that you guys won't be here next weekend.
This is a behind the scenes Horror Daddies conversation.
Let's have this conversation. I'm so sorry, guys.
We're letting them into like
the reason we've been recording ahead because we have a lot of plans this month, and
this month is busy.
So technically you're hearing Final Destination 3 in 2 days from this recording.
Yeah.
Which I keep forgetting that when I'm at work, and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot.
You know how editing, I'm like, what movie are we covering this? Oh, okay. Hard Eyes. Yeah. Like I think Friday the 13th just came out.
Yeah, but what was before that? Hard Eyes, right?
Hard Eyes, yeah.
Okay,
so Hard Eyes and Friday the 13th just came out as we're recording this episode. Mm-hmm. It is what day is it?
It's Sunday
June 15th. It's so weird to think about it like that.
Yeah, it's weird. And then they come because then the one we're technically doing next week after this one, it's our 4th of July, technically.
Yep.
And then we do the 5th one.
Yes, sir. Weird.
But anyway, we can still watch it. And
I mean, I'm down.
Anyway, because I just need her.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah, I told her, I was like, you're ending the franchise technically.
That or before she comes across it on Twitter.
No. I think she's so far.
Well, the
from
thing is
Twitter.
now the 6th one is on digital. You can tell we don't want to talk about this movie. The 6th one is on digital. It's fucking everywhere.
Yeah, I've been
with
seeing on Twitter and
everything.
I just scroll past it really fast.
And I know that when you start suing that, your kind of algorithms like, oh, you like Final Destination? Look at everything.
You looked at it for a little too much.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess back to the damn movie.
Anyways, the premonitions.
We haven't even started the premonition.
Okay, the premonition starts. Chaos, explosions, the building's coming down. People start dying in order, and
there's a wheel. The first kill is a wheel that crushes the girlfriend of the mechanic.
The mechanic's wife gets her head blown by the wheel.
Yep.
Which, didn't we talk about people getting hit in the head with a wheel and then surviving?
Yeah, that shit. Because it's true. It's like I've seen it where people in the highway lose their wheels and it kind of goes off, and some people get hit and get knocked out, like really hurt. But like maybe this is going a little faster because it's like an explosion,
race, and maybe they're
bigger. I think they're also like big tires to like sustain like all that speed.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, because it burns a lot of rubber.
Well, we have a friend that does the pit stop stuff.
We really don't want to talk about this movie.
But like, it would be interesting to ask them to see if like maybe he knows what like how heavy those
That's
wheels are.
true. Because I know they burn rubber too.
Yeah.
Because I know the Velocicoaster was having issues when it first opened because
Okay.
it was going so fast that the
Tires were kind of fucking up. You see, that's crazy.
Well, they were burning. They just had to replace them more often.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is. That's why she kind of just explodes.
It's her head. Her body's still there.
I
The
think
second
oh,
time.
the second one. Okay, okay, that's what I'm thinking about. So yeah, her head explodes. Then
the racist.
oh, the racist and his wife are
get-
running away, and two cars collide and they explode, and they send like their
the hood.
hood flying like a fucking shuriken.
Yeah.
and cuts them right in half.
Yeah. And then after that, I believe, the mechanic falls on the broken bench and his head it breaks through his mouth.
Yeah, which I will say,
Sorry, the mom.
Oh, the
Samantha.
mom.
Samantha /MILF. That's how she is on
car.
IMDb.
The car
The
just
car
slams
motor.
her. Oh yeah, I hate this kill so much because they told her lay there and just twitch a little bit.
Yeah.
And she went,
Yeah.
and they put the engine just landing on her, and it's
Yeah.
just so cartoony. It's so dumb.
This premonition looks terrible.
It's
The
so
CGI looks so
bad.
bad. It looks tubey. Then the mechanic.
Then the mechanic falls, and there's like the stool or the bench.
The bench, yeah,
has
it's-
like a little spike, and it lands on his mouth. I think this one looks really good.
Yeah.
It feels like they really took this time with this
To
kill.
make it 3D looking too.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, it doesn't look bad. Then everyone's trying to leave,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just full.
And the building starts collapsing.
And then you got Hunt and Janet, and a piece of the concrete lands on them. Very cartoon
It
tubey.
looks terrible. And then George explodes with Lori.
Yes, they both die.
Mhm.
It pushes Nick into like a pipe or
Yeah.
oh no, it's what's in the concrete. I don't forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I know what you mean though.
Those things, the iron bars, and then it just impales them. It's 3D, and then he wakes up and serves face. Oh my god, guys! I just got
I had a vision.
And then he starts noticing, oh, the chair broke. There's gonna be a cowboy guy in front of us.
He starts noticing the signs.
Yeah, the tampon,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "How did you know how to do that?"
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
So what happens is that he starts freaking out. So then people get mad because I think he pushes into people.
Yeah.
So a fight breaks out, and everyone that we just talked about because we saw in the vision is outside, except the racist's wife, who he tells her to stay here because she listens to this
she's a
asshole.
She's supposed to listen to her man.
Yeah.
And this is lady why you don't listen to your man.
Yeah, and then Nick is like, a car crash is about to happen. Immediately turn around, explosion.
Yeah.
These visions are always so like
It's not
quick.
even also like explosion. It's just fucking inferno. It's
Yeah.
just fire everywhere. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, they just left this place.
Yeah, and then the racist is upset because George is not letting him back in because obviously it's dangerous.
Yeah.
And then the mechanic's wife is arguing, talking about, I'm trying to have a good ass day, and then the tire still hits her.
Yeah, the tire
I'm
comes
sorry,
flat.
she didn't even get a fucking chance.
Hell no. Death was like, fuck you. We're starting right off the bat.
Yep.
And I will say the practical effect of her on the floor, like twitching and like the guts
Yeah.
everywhere,
Mhm.
that looks pretty sick, I will say.
Yeah.
But then immediately hard cut to a title card sequence that felt so out of place.
Yeah, it's like X-ray. But
It looks cool.
What I like about it, it's that since if this was supposed to be the final movie, it's like everything that's happened before, which is cool.
Yeah, it's like kind of paying homages to like an X-ray version. Like you just bought Mortal Kombat X and you're learning the X-rays, and that's what it's doing with all the movies, and it's kind of fun. Like I think it's a really nice, well done one. It's just I think the hard cut to like her twitching on the floor,
And then boom, final. I was like, wait, I thought we already got the title card. Wait a
It
minute.
feels so out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, intro maybe probably one of the best ones. I will say
maybe
it looks fun. It's fun.
So then they have a visual.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, they're at Death by Caffeine, the coffee shop, and they're kind of shooken, like what happened. But they're like, you know what? Let's just get past this and let's move on with our lives. It was
Yeah.
an accident. It's sad.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have a vigil of the accident. Honestly, though, they're showing a lot of kids. Like I don't know if they were trying to make us feel bad.
I think that's what they're trying to be of, like how tragic it was that a bunch of kids died. Because all the adults had like small ass pictures, all the kids fucking portraits.
And it was just kids.
Yeah.
Kids. I'm like, damn, kids don't like NASCAR this much. They like dinosaurs. Which I was at Target the other day.
You know, they were white babies.
No, I was at Target the other day, and there was this little kid, and he was like super excited, and he was looking for the new dinosaur, the one with the
like
weird one,
yeah.
the distorted Rex. And I was like, oh,
you were like, that was me.
If that was my kid, I would be so proud.
What if he's like, no, Dad, I like NASCAR.
I don't know whose goddamn baby that is.
Who goddamn white baby is that?
Yeah.
And we gotta mention how this shot of them at the cafe, which is called Death by Caffeine, is really such a great name.
Oh, I did have a fun fact about the menu for that place, but go ahead.
How this feels like the shawarma scene in the Avengers movie. It's shot exactly like it. It's so weird, and they're all like just sitting there.
I just needed Tony Todd to come in. It's like, I'm filling up the Final Destination initiative.
I'm finding all the survivors.
Yeah.
We're gonna defeat death.
Yeah. Okay, so the coffee shop is called Death by Caffeine, and naturally it has several death-related items on its menu. These include Knocking on the Death's Door Latte, Ice Mocha Fatality, Ice Vanilla Demise, Frozen Chai Casualty, and Last Exit Truffles, and River of Sticks Biscotti.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I was like, oh, that's cool. Keep it in theme.
That's fun. I always love when they do little fun things like that.
Okay.
But yeah, they kind of
well, Nick gets his first vision while he's asleep in the next scene.
And this is the one that it just looks crazy.
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
very
insane.
CGI and crazy. He sees a horseshoe, a cross, a red door, and fire. Oh, and a chain with
the chain
a hook.
and ball hook
Yeah.
thing, and that he's gonna get you.
Yeah, so we're like, oh my god, what is it? What's happening? Also, I do like the concept of it. It's just it looks terrible.
That's what it is. It just looks bad.
Better than what? Oh, I saw bloody hands. What does this mean?
Oh no, it's Eugene. No. It was not Eugene. Trust me.
So.
But yeah,
cut
so
to the racist driving drunk and driving,
and he's angry at George, and George is at home, and he seems to be. I do like the parallel to this because George is a black man, and he seems to be a recovering alcoholic.
Yeah,
and he reads about Alcoholic Anonymous.
He's
and
looking
tips.
so adorable
Oh,
in his pajamas,
with his
reading
little
his
feet
book.
up.
Yeah,
He like.
I was like, okay.
And then you got.
That's what I want to be in my 40s.
The white man be like, I fucking hate him.
Yeah, like for no
he's
reason.
angry. And then drinking like crazy. And he gets out of his fucking car.
Oh, I think that's what starts the fire, the alcohol.
Yeah,
on
the alcohol,
floor,
yeah.
because he's spilling it everywhere.
And it seems like he throws up or something when he gets off the car. And then he has a giant cross, which it seems that he's going to go and do a burning of the cross in front of his house. And it seems something happened.
So the horseshoe hanging from his rearview mirror falls and it hits the truck's thing to start going. You know, gay here talking about cars. And his car starts going and he gets attached to the hook with the chain because it also falls, dragging him across the street. But then he lights up on fire because the chain's, with the ground and the alcohol, and it lights up on fire, burning him while getting dragged.
Which is like, it feels like a really intentional irony of like, he's trying to do a hate crime and then he gets killed in the way that people would have killed black people back in the day. And like, it feels, I was like, damn, they actually put some effort to like actually put in details where it's like, oh, that's kind of like a really ironic death for the racist guy. Like, that's good. Like, that's a great death to do, like to have. And then
the next morning
the car explodes.
Oh yeah, the car explodes. And George is George is confused. George didn't even know this was for him.
He's like, what the fuck's happened? What the hell? He didn't even put the cross, right?
I don't think he got to.
Yeah, so
I don't remember. But then on the news, everyone the next day, they see that it was the racist that died. And they're like, oh, wait a minute. That's kind of weird.
And then Nick is like, wait, I think he was the second person that died.
And he's like, I had a weird dream yesterday of the things he was, those things he had in his car and blah, blah. I don't fucking know.
So, okay. This is, oh gosh.
Oh, I put George's name instead of the racist.
Oh, well,
I have my character.
This is when they're looking at it, and then he explains that he did have a vision with him dying, and then he looks down at a mirror and sees a fan on the mirror and gets another premonition.
So the premonition on that one is the fan, cigarettes.
Scissors. Oh yeah, cigarettes, scissors,
What are the scissors? Oh, because
the hair, and then eye, and it looks like the scissors cut the eye.
yeah.
Because it's like it shows the scissors going into some eyeballs and then blood, and then he
Yeah.
wakes up. And he's like, "Oh shit, what's happening?"
Yeah.
We
So
cut
then-
to
I forgot it moves really fast with
Yeah.
these characters no one gives a fuck about. So yeah, we cut to Samantha / MILF. And then that's how she is on IMDb.
It's true. It's true. That's what I said. And she is hot. I can't lie.
Yeah. And her two sons, what they do is they get to in front of the salon, they start throwing rocks across the street where this guy's filling up his mower while he's smoking a cigarette, which you should never do that.
Don't do that.
And
And then she goes in an hour before they close.
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Yeah. And she's like, I need to get my hair done. And she's like, yeah, exactly.
Like, who the fuck are you?
We
She's like,
close
"Where's-"
at 6.
Yeah, she's like, where's Ryan? And it's like, Ryan was not here because someone died on his street yesterday.
Yeah. So you didn't
Which
get our
was the-
message.
which was the racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Connection? I think not.
That's true. And then she said, come on. I'm going out with my girls. So they're like, okay, fine.
Thank you.
I would
We
like-
closing. I'm not attending. No, a haircut is like over an hour, honey.
You know what? I've been like, okay, I'll do it if you sweep the floors at the end.
Right.
You closing with me.
Right. Do I give a fuck that your son's soccer game went on longer? Hell no. I gotta get home to my damn kids too. Fuck you mean? Where's your husband?
Yeah, where your man at? Anyways, but gosh, it's so dumb because it's like, so they do her hairs and her nails.
Yeah.
We see that there's this fan going crazy. It looks like they got saws as the fan blades.
Yeah.
Then
They do all this thing where they start playing with you again. With how is she gonna die?
Yeah, and I think this movie is the one that does it the most. At least right, I guess now this, because the last other ones, it's like it's setting up for a kill. This one, it feels like they're just playing with you. They don't know how you're gonna die.
Yeah, because we get some conditioner falls on the floor. We also get the hairspray that falls into the iron because of the water condensation. It slides it into the hair iron.
Yeah, flat
So
iron.
The flat iron.
Yeah.
So it starts heating up. And then the nail nailologist, she's playing with a blade to get your cuticles clean, and it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, she stabs it. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be here earlier.
I would have said that too. Fuck, I'm trying to go home.
Yeah, that's true. I get that. But yeah, it's like playing with you. We're like, oh, what's gonna happen? And then she's cutting also like her hair right next to her eye, and she has her eyes wide open. Like, girl, close your eyes. If they cut my hair, I'd be closing my eyes.
Oh, and the seat is kind of like.
Oh yeah, it's like kind of weird. Like
Yeah.
it's not locked.
Yeah.
So they're playing with you the whole time. Her seat falls while they're cutting on hair, but nothing happens. Everything's fine.
No, and then her kids come in running, and one of them trips on the conditioner, and it scares them, and that's when the fan falls in front of her. So it wasn't above her; it was just in front of her, and then the can of hairspray explodes.
Just explodes and goes flying.
And
That's
everyone's
it.
like, "What the fuck is happening?"
And then she goes out to leave, like, thank you, girls. Thank you so much. And then she looks at her kids. It's like, you better come over here with me. I got my eye on you.
Oh, her acting was so bad.
So
there. I'm
bad.
So
It was
sorry.
so terrible.
I know I couldn't do better either. I know, but like, girl.
Hey, it's just terrible writing. I think that writing is really bad. And guess what happens? The lawnmower guy is and runs over a rock and flies and hits her right in the eye.
That's always been a fear of mine.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of lawnmowers now have the thing in the back,
The
so
protector.
it catches it, but like some people still don't use those.
No.
It's scary.
It's a little scary. Yeah, I feel like little rocks, like sometimes they do go flying like that, but I think maybe big rocks like that, I don't think it can.
Yeah, I
don't
don't
think
know.
so.
It's also scary when I'm driving and like a truck
yeah.
picks up a rock and it hits the windshield. And you know how many cracks I have?
Oh, I know. I've been there for some of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that death is kind of, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's playful that they kind of trick you a little bit, but it's like so silly. Like it's like, okay.
And then her kids are there screaming, traumatized for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And one of them is gonna feel really bad. You know who these two kids are? These are the James Theos of the monkey.
Oh shit, you're right.
One gets blamed for killing the mom because he threw a fucking
He threw
rock.
the rock.
Yeah.
This is the monkey. Oh
Yeah.
shit, you're right. Damn.
One's gonna end up with his soccer uniform all his life.
That's good.
So yeah, the next scene, the group is back together. Nick explaining his visions to them and how they're dying in the order of, it seems, from the racetrack. So Janet's like, I'm not having none of this. I'm gonna go live my life. And Hunt is like, I'm gonna go fuck some more people because if I'm gonna die, might as well die trying.
Yeah, it's true. And then he's like, okay, and if I see Janet, I'll let her know. I'll
Let
ask her if
say.
she's okay.
Oh, and then we get exposition of this happened before in Flight 180.
I was like, whoa,
Not
bro,
again.
What? But that's the only one we're gonna mention.
I guess the
180?
roller coaster got mentioned if you catch it on the TV.
But what about the accident
I don't know.
in Highway 180?
That's why I'm like, I don't know if how many years.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, we don't know the separation of it. But yeah, then
Nick has another vision. I forgot what was this.
It was a fire thingy torch.
The fire in the oxygen tank.
The oxygen tank flying that sounds like Tom when he gets stubbed by a toe in Tom and Jerry, like that. Yeah, it's like what the fuck. So he's like, oh no, the mechanic.
Yeah.
So we go to the mechanic shop.
No, they don't go there first. He has the vision, but what happens is that he tells Lori, like, hey, I need to remember the order this happened. Let's go to the crime scene.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that's when they go. He's remembering the order. We're getting visions of it again. Like
Yeah.
we're seeing how it happened.
And he's like, this is where she died, and then this is where the racist died.
Yeah, the engine's right there. And George catches them because he works security there, and he shows them the camera footage, and that's how he remembers the whole order.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't know who happened afterwards. Like, because he sees the vision, but he doesn't know. Which I would have been like, okay, that seems like tools from a mechanic shop. So the mechanic,
Right. I guess he didn't know he was a mechanic until he saw the jacket on the floor that was left at the crime scene.
Yeah.
He left his jacket. So they go to the mechanic the next day, and they're trying to warn him. His name is Andy. We didn't know.
This quick scene, but Letterboxd forgot too because it just says mechanic. So they're just trying to warn him. He's like, whatever. They're kind of talking through this fence. And
This weird fence, y'all.
this fence,
If
it's like a
anyone's
cheese
ever
grater.
if anyone's ever seen this fucking fence, let me know because I've never seen one. It's chain. It's not chain link, but it's in the same shape. You know, it's like squares.
But it's like if
whatever.
it's made out of knives.
Yeah, it's like flat and thin and like
It's thick. It's like thick. I don't know. It's weird. It's just so weird. It just
Yeah.
doesn't look natural.
no.
We were like, that doesn't look like a normal chain link fence.
No, this looks like some bullshit you'll have at Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
it seems like in a zoo where it's like to make sure animals don't. I don't know.
Also, it
break
doesn't
it or
look like
something.
safe to be even touching it.
No.
It just Resident Evil when the little lasers form.
Yep.
That's what it looked like.
That's exactly what it looked like, but made out of metal. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the only difference.
Flat and sharp.
So weird.
Anyways,
But yeah, then they're talking like, "Hey, keep yourself safe. You
Mm-hmm.
know, make sure that everything goes that's okay." Then this truck is falling. Like they were fixing it. And it's like going on reverse really
yeah,
fast.
the mystery machine gets loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's about to get squished. And they're like, look out. And he turns around and he almost barely got squished.
Yeah, he dodges it because it's on a rope, so the car stops.
It's like in those wire spools or
yeah,
whatever.
and then what happens is that it breaks loose, hitting an oxygen tank, I guess, and that oxygen tank makes him fly back so fast that he gets grated through the fence.
yeah, and it's like chunks of his body falls off. And
Yeah.
It looks horrible.
It looks horrible.
It's
Also,
so bad.
I don't believe he would go that. This kill bothers me just like the second one in the second movie with the fence.
Oh, uh-huh.
There's no way it went that fast to cut through you like that.
I don't know. I guess if it's made out of sharp knives, then maybe.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
If the fence is nice, yeah. Or it's a fucking blade, I don't know.
It's like really silly. Like
Yeah.
it's just so dumb. Because I'm like, at least the other one, I mean, fine. I'll suspend my disbelief.
The other one bothered because it was just a perfectly straight two sticks and just going straight at this guy.
Yeah.
And then this one, you get hit with an oxygen tank and it flew you all the way back there.
Like I would understand if the truck hit him and like
The truck
squished
would have
him.
been better.
Fine, I
Yeah, yeah.
understand. But I guess they had to put the suspense, you know?
Yeah. This reminds me, remember Freddy versus Jason? When Freddy
Freddy-
with the oxygen tanks trying to, and then Jason gets hit by one, just go, wee! Yeah.
That's exactly. Jason lands on the same fence.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he dies.
Yeah, and then we cut to Hunter. Okay, so Janet and Hunter are kind of going at the same time because they did die at the same time in the premonition.
You know who else died at the same time?
Who?
The racist and his wife.
That's true, but she was already dead.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
she was dead.
She stayed behind.
Oh yeah.
hmm
What?
George and Janet died at the same. George and Lori died at the same time, but they don't in how the movie goes, which is weird.
Wait a second. You don't think that would change the premonition then? If she died, she wasn't supposed to die.
Well, it's because he left her behind.
Oh, I guess so, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm like, wouldn't that be a flaw? Because she was supposed to die.
So they died together, right? The racist and his wife died
Yeah.
together, but she stayed behind and he didn't. So she still died the same way.
Like, she was supposed to go in that accident. I guess, okay,
but
that's fine.
he got out. So now he will die, but in the order the other ones would have died.
I see, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
He
sense.
was still in the order.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. So, yeah. So, they were supposed to die at the same time. Did he get... Oh, yeah, he did get a premonition. It was
Yeah.
like water going everywhere and like meter going...
He just saw a water meter and something else, like a tube, like a
Oh,
tube.
yeah. Like the tubes from on
Because he
top.
saw the Easter egg to our girl, Clear Rivers water.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such a subtle Easter egg.
Yeah.
And then zoom in.
Anytime you hear Clear Rivers in this franchise,
Oh, it's that meme. It's the meme. Oh shit.
Yeah. I think in the... Never mind.
Here we go. He's going to talk about a different movie now.
The new one. Okay, so yeah,
So he sees that, and then we're setting up that...
You know what's crazy?
What?
The racists die by fire, Hunt dies by water.
How do we use this? So we're seeing that we have a random scene of Hunt like getting some put and like fucking, and then he nuts quick, gets out, and then he's in a pool, in a public pool.
I will say these two deaths are happening at the same time,
Simultaneously.
but we're gonna talk about one at a time first because it's easier.
I mean,
because it's Janet and him going at the
Yeah.
same time. They're supposed to die together.
yeah. And then like what happens is that we cut to Janet going. She has bird shit on her
Yeah, because she's
windshield.
leaving the dry cleaners and she gives a homeless man money, but he didn't want the fucking penny. He got mad about the penny.
Yeah, fuck the penny.
He
bro.
throws a penny, scares some pigeons again. This director loves pigeons, and the pigeons poop on the windshield.
Yeah, and then she tries to smear it, but so that makes her go to a car wash.
Yeah,
And so while this is happening, should we focus on Janet? On Janet, because her kill is a little bit more intense.
okay.
I feel.
Yeah. Well, she
dies technically first.
Hers ends first. Yeah.
Yeah. So she goes into the car wash.
Mhm.
It tells you to like kind of put it on neutral, whatever, let you go.
The Prindle.
You put it on the Prindle,
Mhm.
and then what happens is that it gets stuck.
Yeah.
It malfunctions, but everything still's going. Like it's active.
Yeah.
So then what is that called? The windshield, the
The
sunroof,
sunroof. Yeah.
opens up a little bit, and water just starts pouring in there, and she's basically drowning.
Yeah. She's getting Titanic.
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm like, girl, turn on the car, lower the window, easy, done. You're good.
Yeah, but they weren't working.
oh, they weren't working.
I think so.
I don't remember her trying.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. She was hitting the windows.
Shit, I would have.
She was doing that.
Oh,
But
the
she-
TikTok shop. They got a little thingy that you
that's
buy.
That's why you need one. You never know.
The link down below. But yeah,
And her sunroof opens because it was malfunctioning already.
it was already fucking up in the scene before. So she is stuck there. It is filling up with water. It's really intense. It's like a lot is happening. Then she manages to poke her head out, and it's
You know what? I think she tried even opening the door. I think Def was like, "You're not,
nah,
you're not."
bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry. So she pokes her head out. So she's like, okay, good. At least I'm not drowning on this bitch.
Yeah.
And Death was like, actually, the machine works now. So push forward.
And then the sunroof closes and she's like
Stuck. But I said I should put to the side down. Go
Yeah.
like that. Side profile.
What if it would have closed and kept her face stuck
and then
there?
just cut her and
Yeah. So she's screaming as like she's heading towards the cleaner wire, whatever the fuck those are called, and Lori and George save her because they run into the car and they push it back, and then
Lori manages to open the window and then bring her out before this giant tube crushes her.
Yeah.
Which will look terrible as well.
It would have looked. So she saved. Yeah, she skipped her death. So then Hunt gets hit by a golf ball while he's sitting on a chair relaxing, and his lucky quarter, gets.
I just had a thought. Like, imagine George was the one next, so he saves her, and then his car just explodes.
That would have been good. I forgot that the reason Hunt activates his own demise because he has this kid that squirts him with a water gun, and he gets mad at this kid, so he takes the water gun away from him.
Yeah, and he throws it, and it hits on the pressure valve.
It hits the pool drainer button lever. He pulled the lever. And then he gets hit with a golf ball, knocking his lucky quarter into the pool, and it gets sucked into the drain, and he goes after it. I will say the cut of him swimming down to try to find it, and then it cuts immediately at him getting sucked in.
Yeah.
It was one of weird.
It's
It was because he was not facing
No.
that way.
It's like he should have been like belly button down or
Yeah.
dill down.
It
Like,
would
you
have
know?
Dill down would have been kind of cool.
That would have been
looking.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
but
if
no.
they would have showed it like in 3D or something.
Yeah. Just floppy. It gets longer.
Yeah. So he's just sitting underneath the pool getting sucked, and eventually what happens is insides get sucked through the tube and explodes out the other
And
side.
Nick gets there trying to find him, and it's too late. He sees
Yeah.
the guts just everywhere, and that's
Mhm.
it. Everyone screams. In my head, I thought this was like more intense.
Me too.
And I thought we saw him like really get sucked in.
Yeah.
And we don't. Like I tried looking it up and nothing. Like
Yeah.
this is what it is.
I think I don't know if we're just horror fans and we just since
We
it was
made
bad
it-
we made it longer in our heads.
Yeah, because I was like, well, I remember
'Cause
being
same
like, I
with-
know the
same with
movie's bad.
Janet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember
Lori.
being like, this movie's bad, but at least the cools are kind of memorable.
Mhm.
Bro, I literally was like, these kills aren't even bad. Like they're not even that good.
Yeah.
So
I could have sworn.
yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, so they're both dead, or he's dead.
Yeah,
she
he's
is
dead.
not.
But they're like, oh my God, we saved Janet. Or yeah, Janet. We stopped it. We're free.
Damn it, Janet.
And then George is like, you know, I think I'm done. My wife is dead. My kid is
Yeah.
dead. It was my fault they died because I was in a car accident because I was drinking. So I'm just gonna end it. So George is at home trying to commit.
This scene is fucking hysterical.
He's trying to quack himself, and
Wait a second, not because of that. Give it a couple seconds. Because I said it was funny. You're like, because he tried quacking himself. So he's hanging, and
Yeah.
then he gets out. He's like, "Damn, I've been trying to fucking off myself for all day today.
yeah.
I drank pills, threw them out.
Yeah. I tried doing something in the garage. Oh, the
Oh,
car exhaustion. He
yeah.
tried, yeah.
Car
They
wouldn't start.
Yeah. And then he tries hanging. That didn't work either.
He looks annoyed. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah. So they're like, oh my God, we really did break the cycle. We did it. Yay.
Yay. Party, let's go.
Yeah. So then the next day or something, Lori and Janet are going to the movies. Nick is packing. I think they're going to Paris. They don't say where.
Because
but they mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, they mention it. I love that she's like, I want to go to Paris. And Nick's like, who's paying for that? But then, so yeah, she's going to the movie. She's with what's her name? For friend's name?
Janet.
Janet, yeah.
But then Nick on the news sees that there's a survivor from the accident in the hospital, and it's the cowboy. His name is Jonathan, not this one. And then he's like, oh, fuck, I forgot about the cowboy. He's technically next.
Yeah. So when we cut to them, they're at a hospital. Oh, because he also gets a vision of like the hospital logo.
Oh,
with
the hospital
snake.
logo and water again in
Yeah.
a tub.
And so what happens is that this old man, racist old man, is getting a bath with those metal tubs.
Very Halloween too.
Yeah, very much so. And this is where he says I killed a bunch of Koreans, one of your kinds, or whatever.
He says it just like that. And the
Yeah.
guy's like, I'm Chinese.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Why is that even in that movie? Actually?
That line did not need to be in there.
No.
Anyways, we're gonna cut to where the tub is filling up because the nurse didn't turn it off. And left this man, and this man notices it. He's like,
Sir,
yeah,
help.
yeah. And then Nick gets to the hospital, calls George. George is with him. They get to Jonathan's room, but Jonathan's room's already like leaking.
It's already fucked up.
Yeah, because it's right above him, and he's getting leaked on by the water. So he's trying to crawl away. And what happens is that the tub gets so heavy that it breaks through the floor and the ceiling and crushes Jonathan.
And that's another
The cowboy.
a Tubi kill again.
Yeah.
Horrible. Just looks terrible.
Yeah. So there's that. And then
So then they're like, fuck, okay, well, he died.
So we're back.
So we're back to the cycle. They're trying to warn
Lori and Janet.
But
they had the movies.
had the movies, having fun with the girls' night.
They're watching Love Lays Dying.
Of course.
Isn't
Everything
that a
is
title of an actual movie? Not that same way, but the
Crazy
concept.
Stupid Love.
Oh no. I feel like there's a movie that's like Love Lays, but it's not dying.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I haven't heard it.
But anyways.
Maybe Frankie has it. You know, he loves his rom-coms.
That's true.
So he's trying to warn them, trying to get to them, and then this is where we get another call back. George gets fucking ran over by an ambulance.
Yep, and they're like, "Oh shit!" So definitely the girls are next.
And he looks, and there's the logo of the hospital.
Yeah, so that's what he saw in his vision.
So then he drives to
the theater. Which they're doing construction right behind the theater walls where the screen is, which I would feel like that's distracting.
Yeah, and they have bombs.
Yeah,
they got giant flammable combustible
containers.
Tanks.
Yeah, and I was like, for what?
You're building a theater.
What movie set is this?
It's not Mission Impossible. And then, he has a premonition that there's gonna be a big explosion at the theater.
Yes. So he gets to the mall.
Yeah.
Lori does buy herself some shoes with shoelaces. She changed her flats. I don't know why.
And then she has this terrible line that goes, "I got them for Nick. He loves me in sneaks." Like, damn, girl, wear them Crocs, girl. That makes me hard as fuck.
Girl, you read this. Did you like, hey, can I
improv?
Can I say something else?
Like, they're comfy. You know?
Yeah.
I don't wear them for looks. I feel comfy.
Yeah, they're better than the flats. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
I would have been like, bitch, you look uncomfortable with those heels. We're at the fucking mall.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. She does get her shoelaces stuck at one point in the escalator, so you're kind of like, oh my God, there's going to be something with the escalator maybe.
yeah. Escalators?
Escalators!
Eos.
So then...
So yeah, he tries to go and
he tries to warn them, and Janet's not having it. Janet's like, I'm meant to be here and watch this movie. I was not supposed to be at that speedway. So it's telling that she wanted to go to the movies, and I guess they wanted to go to the speedway.
Yep. But big ass explosion happens.
She experiences it in 4DX.
4DX, bro. My ass would have been like, yo, this is the craziest 4DX experience. Everyone dying, and I'm like, you clapping. Whoa. Wow, that was so real.
Now I'm scared.
You know that they thought that this movie was going to have that same reaction. It's because this movie in 3D is tricking you. It's a double meta.
Yeah, because you're in the movies watching it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hope with my 4DX, I hope Jonathan Bailey at least comes and says hi to me in my seat or something. I don't know.
We'll see, maybe.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
Never imagine he comes out into the theater for real. That would have been kind of cool.
Oh my God.
But yeah, anyways, they're escaping. Now explosions happening all over the fucking mall.
This mall is going down. Basement. Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason? Okay. Now hold on to your teddy. It's Nightmare on Elm Street. Guess who's playing Freddy?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I had to.
So then they're going down the escalators. People are flying off the escalators.
Yep, and
it breaks.
Yep. I like
this
the way it
cool.
breaks. It looks visually cool the way it breaks, and they're like sitting on it.
And this kill is fucking awesome. Like, it looks really gruesome.
Another kill that I thought was longer, and I thought you saw more of, but I guess you don't. And Lori does get. She gets Michael Myers. She gets squished through the escalators and the chains.
Like, the way that her feet are dangling, and then when it catches on, you see her leg break. Oh, bro, that should look crazy.
And then Nick just wakes up again at the hospital.
Yep, it was all a premonition.
Yeah.
Final Destination 3.
Yeah.
Back again.
They're like, hey, we like the way that Wendy went down last time. Let's do it again.
You know what they said?
But longer.
You can copy me, but change it up a bit.
Yeah, copy and reverse.
Make it worse.
Yeah. So he goes to the theater. He now knows where the explosion is because he saw it in his vision. So he goes to stop it. He gets fucking nailed to the wall with one arm, and the fire starts happening. He eventually, he defeats it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's the only thing that I'm like, he at least really put in the effort to try to save everyone.
Yeah, he did. He didn't go to the theater first and try to get the girls. He actually went to the back and actually I know where it is. Let me try to fix it.
He was the one to prevent all of it.
Yeah, so he saves them. And then we cut to 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later, he has a cast and he becomes a fucking annoying ass dude. He sees something unscrewed and he's like, hey, this should be screwed on tighter. It costs to be it's
cost to be safe or something. It's a construction site, and it's kind of
He's
and
just
then,
annoying.
Lynx bus 180 passes by him though.
Yeah, is this Florida?
It has to be. Yeah.
Is there Lynx buses everywhere?
Daytona Speedway. That had to be what was happening.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
But yeah, there's a 180, and then they're at the cafeteria again.
The Spider-Man 2 cafe. If you look closely in this scene, you can see Peter Parker and Mary Jane apologizing to each other before Dr. Octopus comes through.
Yeah, this is where she goes, give me a kiss. I'm trying to find something out.
Bitch, if they would have did a car flying out the window,
that would have been kind of sick.
Yeah.
Peter could have stopped it.
Yeah.
But he was in Spider-Man.
No, it would have been sicker if you actually saw Peter and Mary Jane like saving themselves. And these fuckers just dying.
In a skeleton. That would have been so fucking awesome.
But he starts seeing signs again. Like he sees signs of the pool,
All
of the
the
movie.
deaths that we've seen already in this movie.
Yeah, and then on the table it says it's coming, and then he moves his arm. They cut away. What we guess it says it's here.
It definitely that's I'm 100% sure. That's what it says. It literally cuts as soon as he moves his hand. I can kind of tell what it says. So
I wonder because earlier they were in the same table, and he saw the it's coming, but it wasn't crossed off. Someone later went and crossed it off, and
it was Tony Todd.
Maybe in spirit.
He was just not there in this movie.
So what he told the guy to be safe about ends up happening. It falls over. The truck moves out of the way, but it goes through the cafe, turning this into an X-ray 3D Mortal Kombat Final Destination kill. Yeah, and we see them die. That.
Janet gets crushed by the wheel. Then we get Lori gets her head kind of pinched by one of the walls, and
she gets hit by she gets hit directly by the truck, so it just kind of
something. She gets crushed, and then this
Nick
idiot
flies into the wall.
Yeah, such a Looney Tune ass fucking way to die, and his teeth go into the screen and fucking credits.
Yeah, that's it,
and that's Final Destination 4. Anyways, so exciting, guys. Alrighty, so let's see, Carlos, favorite kill? There's it's just I
because
think
they look terrible.
It's just they look so bad. So which one do
I'll give it to the pool guy
because he's hot.
Sure, that's also my daddy.
Okay, fair. I will say. I think the wheel.
I feel like if they would have left the final.
Yeah.
If it was an X-ray and they actually showed it, I would have got.
Maybe it could have been cooler. I do like the escalator one. I think how it's shot.
If
it's
we're
really
counting
cool.
like those, even though they technically
Yeah, like I know it's not a death technically. I think at least the scene looks cool. I'm trying to think.
I'll give. You know what? Then I'll give it to the theater for aesthetically giving them the 4DX experience.
Yeah, the actual 4DX.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. And then daddy of the movie. I know yours.
You know, yeah, it's gonna have to be the Hunt.
Well, mine's is a racist. So I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Daddy, chill.
Your face.
First you say the F word last episode.
Whoa, I didn't say that, bro. Yo, that's defamation, bro. I meant to say flags.
He did, y'all. I was just fucking with him. I grandfathered him in. It's fine.
No, I don't know, bro. Everyone sucked in this movie.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
I'm gonna give it to George.
Okay.
Because he was so adorable with like his feetsies up, reading. Like that was so cute.
I liked him. And he tried quacking himself and it wasn't working.
He was so funny about it. He's like, God damn it. He's so annoyed. So good. Yeah, I think that's it. We do have a comment.
Yay.
So this is from if you're on Spotify, you can always leave a comment. Let us know. We just be having conversations
on
with
YouTube too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. So this is from Friday the 13th, part 8. 8, 9? 8. Jason, 8.
Yeah, 8.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, so. This is from our friend Jorb.
Hi,
they
Jorb.
said, since you guys were on the topic of Jason fucking trees, I heard of a Reddit story of a guy. Did we talk about?
Yeah, we did.
So
what we said was that because I just listened to it 2 days ago. We made a joke that Jason might have learned how to fuck because I said, I think Jason can fuck.
Because he fucking trees.
And I was like, yeah, he probably be fucking trees because of wood.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's so funny out of context. I heard a Reddit story of a guy on his college campus who walked by a very, very attractive, curvaceous tree with an appealing opening that he saw was wet, and he decided to walk over to it and pleasure the tree. He was seen by his fellow classmates. They watched him moan and groan as he talked this.
This doesn't sound real.
He talked this tree through it. He said it was just to be funny.
Uh-huh.
And then put the eye face emoji.
I've heard of people marrying trees. So listen, you like what you like.
Trees are slutty.
That's true.
You look at a tree and I'm like, that's a slutty ass tree. And if I'm fucking a tree, mind your damn business. I'm gonna be honest. Fuck, who am I hurting?
Splinters though.
Okay. Is it bothering you?
No.
Exactly. Then mind your fucking business. Let me fuck the tree, bro.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm gonna go fuck a tree.
Some people have a group fetish, and let me see.
Hey, and also that dude should have said that he was playing funny. He should have owned it. Yeah, I was fucking that tree.
So what?
So But George, thank you so much for the comment. And then we got one comment from our Deep Blue Sea episode on YouTube. Again,
Okay.
let him down. This is from Trevor Simmons.
Hi, Trevor.
It was supposed to be a tiger shark, which looks like a great white. You know, I don't care because I don't fuck with sharks. They're all ugly, and I hate them all.
I can't wait to.
So which one though? The tiger shark, like the main one?
Well, I think the main sharks were Mako, but the green looking one,
the
looked
one.
like a shark.
Oh,
Looked
okay.
like a tiger shark.
So it's
yeah.
a tiger shark. Okay, that makes sense. Well, thank you so much for the comment,
Thank
Trevor
you.
Simmons. So yeah, go to YouTube, give us a like.
Yep.
You know, give us a follow. Go watch the episode. Put it there. Just go cooking. What you cooking over there?
Yep. Hey Siri, play Hot Summer or something. I don't know.
Okay, Google, play some loud moaning. Just Are you done?
I had a feeling. I was like, wait.
You're like, oh man. But yeah, just just to support us, just let it be. Comment in there, say hello.
Alexa, play the Horror Daddies podcast.
Well, wait, if they're not playing us, then how is Siri letting us know?
That's true.
Dumbass. This motherfucker not bright. Anyways, Carlos, what are we watching next week?
Okay, so for our little 4th of July celebration, I thought we could watch something that takes place around the 4th of July. So we are watching, and Jonathan hasn't seen it yet. His girlfriend has, The Return of the Living Dead.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. I mean, I've seen clips of this movie, and I'm excited. It looks very fun.
80s.
Yeah, very 80s. I love that shit. So I'm excited. Do we have to watch the original?
No. This is the original.
Wait. Oh, I'm getting confused with the...
Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah.
No.
So no, it's like its own thing.
Yeah, this is his own thing.
Okay, cool. Even better.
It's connected in a way, but you don't need to watch Night of the Living Dead.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, no.
All right, there you go. Is it streaming anywhere?
Tubi.
All right, go on Tubi, baby. Tubi sponsor the podcast.
Yeah, which, you know what? Now that I think about it, it is coming. You know how some streaming services are like, it's almost where this movie takes place. Let's remove it, so you have to pay for it.
Oh, true.
Fucking annoying. It should be fine. I think it's still there because the
Okay.
anniversary technically is not till August.
If not, it's usually on Amazon for like $3.
It's on Tubi.
And then
Tubi and Pluto.
Also, if you guys are listening to right now, I want to give a quick shout out to a movie that a friend of mine did direct, write and direct, Walter Grace and the Submarine. It is on Apple TV. It's like a romantic movie. I think it's a very well done movie. I just wanted to give it a shout out. And if you guys want to go, it's like I think $4 to rent it. It is very much worth it.
Go show your support.
A lot of people put in a lot of work for that movie, and it is a fantastic film. It's not a horror movie at all, so don't expect a horror movie. But it is still a fantastic movie, and I think everyone should watch it. So go watch it. Go watch it now. Go.
You heard that right.
Yeah, but I think that's it. You had anything to say?
Nope.
Alrighty. So thank you so much for watching and listening.
And remember,
stay spooky, stay sexy. And no kings, baby. No kings.
And I'll see you. Oh, no, it already passed. Never mind. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Or, wait. Oh, fuck. I forgot what I'm saying. I forgot my line. See you in your dreams. Mwah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.